Okay, so the first game that we're going to be talking about here today is something that I've had actually in my my Notion in my database for a while to talk about, but there wasn't enough to make a full video on it, so it's in here. So we're going to be talking about Survival Stage Match 2, Day 1. So this first day of Survival Stage, we are going to be looking at MSJ, Mir and Sejong, Loops, and Zeus, I think. They're going to all be fighting over one teeny tiny little compound. That's the first fight of this clip that we're going to look at. So we're going to watch it, and then we're going to analyze it as we go, okay? So let's go ahead and play that now. Okay, so we're going to be looking here. This is the one, Voin Donkey, that's the one, Voin Donkey and MSJ. So they're already fighting over this compound, and you're going to be seeing Loops just coming in here for the kill. So MSJ do end up getting this elim, this squad wipe. So actually getting 3 of those eliminations, which is kind of awesome. But now Loops comes in on this side, and immediately Molotov to the back, to the top. A 1-2 split through here gets through the top side, but this is kind of where you're looking at these angles and you're looking at where teams are moving in and out of. And this is where, this is this kind of stuff you really want to be watching. That's crazy, first of all. Boom. And again, it's all about those angles of where you're expecting these teams to be. Seoul is just an icon, but unfortunately does go out there, but it's a 7 elimination win game for them, right? So let's just stop it, because that's the next fight there. Let's just stop it. Let's go back slightly. So immediately, what have we got here? Whoa, we got fire right here. That's what we got. Immediately, we have Neil coming around to the front and 2 on the outside. And Neil is going to go straight up those stairs because he can. You got Jaesuk in the corner in the other room. You've got Seo on the outside. Final is up top. And this is where they know they have to clear the top space so that they can deal with the bottom space. If you don't clear the top first, almost first at least, or if you ignore the top to favor, you know, the teams outside and on the bottom, that's a direct angle that is going to be very, very easy to get taken out from. So your top thing is going to be going to that top floor, making sure you clear. And that's why you've got these Molotovs from everywhere. And you've got Neil coming up around with that gunpowder as well. So that's what you're going to see here. Final does go down. But then the thing is that, you know, in a classic match, you're probably not going to get this. But in a PMGC match, MSJ are already pushing into the building to make sure they stop this in its tracks. And that's where you're getting that really, really quick trade of Ninho for final, right? So both of those players are dead. They're going to go down. You can't save them, but you get that trade. Next, so now it's all of a sudden it's just down to a 2v2. Neil's still up there. Seo is low, and Jaesuk does end up going out here. Just gets that angle out through the window. He's a bit premature with jumping out the window there. Now Seo is going to be able to get this heal. Gives Vitoni some time, because Vitoni doesn't really know where he is, so he's just trying to nade anywhere, somewhere. This next bit is insane. Hello! Just a little bit too late there. So now Seo is inside. Jumps right back outside and around. Here, Vitino has a good angle, right? If you look, he's got his sights right on the door. Boom. So if the door wasn't there, Seo would be very, very low right now. However, as it stands, he's not going to do it. Unfortunately, he did not expect Seo to jump forward like this. So the sight is nowhere near Seo, and this is how he's going to get this knock. Boom. Easy peasy. Right. That's just a little mix up in those angles. The 4th player of Loops shows up eventually. There we go. And this is what I mean when you say you've got to clear the top first, right? Because Seo has done a tremendous job clearing the bottom and the outside. He's got that knock. He's got the elimination. He's got 2 more eliminations on his own. Or at least 1. He hasn't thirsted 1. There we go. Now the top comes in. The player up top just jumps out. Whee! Has the landing shot. Boom. Seo is out. So that's why it's so important in fights like this where it's one compound or one building, clear the top. If you don't clear the top, what are you doing? You know, at least do it at the same time as everything else. You can't ignore the top. You can't clear the outside, then the inside, then the upstairs. You have to clear upstairs, outside, then inside. That's kind of how you should be doing it, and it's kind of what we saw here. They cleared the top and the bottom, but MSJ didn't. Mirren Sejong did not clear the top. Seo was more concerned with the teams right below him, which is fair. It makes sense, right? It's in a fight. But that's why Neil was able to get that frag onto him, because he was up top. So there's that. Not a compound that's usually fought over. True. However, if we go back to the map, this is the map. There's Mirren Sejong is MSJ in the yellow. There they are. So yeah, this compound was actually a really, really strong compound in this specific circle. Alrighty, any questions, anybody?